one of its operation in the city of or town of Richmond here. So thank you very much for providing the service, not only for 1 year, 2 years, but for decades in the province of Ontario. We are so grateful that the Moonshine Foundation was established decades ago and has been providing excellent service, looking after our elderly and our seniors. Our government, as you know, ladies and gentlemen, over the past 50 years, since this government has been in office, under the former Premier McGuinty, under the current Premier, the Honourable Kathleen Wynne, we have been investing in the healthcare sector all along and increasing the funding for healthcare sector for a very simple reason. You know, a healthy population produce more, and we want our population to be healthy so that they can contribute to our economy, so that they can live longer, they can live a happy life, and that is the intention of this government, and it should be the intention of every government, in fact, around the world, to make sure that its people, who are the greatest assets of every nation, indeed our nation and our country, they live happily, they live long life, and they are healthy. And indeed, when we get older, which all of us will get older, if we are lucky to live longer, then we get to that stage. And when we get to that stage, we need special care. And that's where private sector, not-for-profit organizations, and the government, they have to work together to make sure that we look after our elderly people. We take a good care of them. And the Moonshine Foundation has been doing this for many, many decades, and again, I am so grateful for the efforts of Moonshine Foundation. Last year, we increased the funding for healthcare sector for our hospitals by $500 million. And this year, in the current budget, we have allocated 822 extra additional funding for our hospitals in the province of Ontario. And unfortunately, the Mackenzie Hospital in Richmond Hill has received the highest percentage of this amount, this increased amount, which is in $22 million. And over the years, we have tried to hire nurses, to hire doctors, to extend investments in our hospitals. We are building the second campus of Mackenzie Hospital on Mackenzie Drive West, on the intersection of Major Mackenzie Drive and the Jane Street, with an investment of $1.3 billion. This is a huge investment, and the government has making that investment, and hopefully this hospital will be commissioned within about 2 years. Construction is going on. If in case you are driving on Major Mackenzie Street, you will see North of Wonderland construction going on, and now I think they are in the second or third floor, but the construction continues. So that's what we have been doing, and we will continue investing in our healthcare system. We are also investing $300 million additional funding to hire registered nurses, so that in every long-term facility there will be one registered nurse. And this is going to, with the aim that we will have at least 4 hours per day per resident, we will have nurses in facilities. We are also investing $100 million over 3 years in the dementia strategy of the province of Ontario. Again, this is one of those diseases that the elderly people, the seniors, develop this disease. So there will be $100 million available for those category of population in the province of Ontario. We are also investing $126 million to increase the number of personal support workers for our seniors, because seniors, they need continuous care, and the care is provided mainly by personal support workers, or PSWs as they are known. So we'll be investing $126 million to make sure that that care also available for our seniors. But speaking of long-term care facilities, this government has been and is going to redevelop about 30,000 existing long-term beds in our province of Ontario, and we have a plan within the next 10 years, we are building 30,000 additional long-term care facilities in the province. In the current budget, we have allocated funding for the creation of 5,000 long-term care beds across the province of Ontario. And this is just the beginning. And on that line, the region of York is going to get 636 beds. And this is a great news for York region. In the York region, as you know, our population is increasing quite rapidly. We are now about 1.1 million people living in this region, and the people are aging. This is a good thing because as a result of the investment, again, in healthcare, the life expectancy in Canada and Ontario has been increasing year on year. So we need again to make investments in long-term facilities. Speaking of York region, as I said, 636 long-term beds will be created in York region. And this will include 320 beds at Moonshine Stouffville campus. So, Your Worship, these beds are coming to your city, and thank you very much for your collaboration with Moonshine Foundation in order to make that this project will materialize and will commission as soon as possible. So, thank you very much again, Your Worship, for your collaboration. Shelton Village will receive 192 beds. This facility is located in the town of Richmond Hill. And the Ark Long-Term Care, located at King City, will receive 124 beds. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are the announcements I was lucky to be able to make this morning, and I wish everyone a long life, happy life, healthy life, and thank you so much for being here today to be a part of this announcement. Again, thank you very much, Jim, for hosting us, and thank you for the board of directors of Moonshine Foundation and management, Stephanie and your colleagues for arranging this event this morning. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
What a wonderful news. Thank you so much.
36張新嘅床位，而大家住緊嘅晚上，我哋呢一個機構咧，將會喺 Stouffville 嗰度咧有320張床位，覺得值得高興嘅，俾多啲掌聲好唔好啊 ？Yes, thank you so much. Mr. Moridi.
One more. One, two, one. Okay.
I'd like to follow the lead of all our media guests when they sing.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
A very experienced
1, 2, one more.
and wonderful member of our community. Wonderful. Let's all smile to our media guests.